Go ahead.
First, it's really my pleasure to be here today with Bill Thompson. I've known Bill for many years. We've worked together on many different projects, and I'm pleased and proud to support him for mayor of this great city. I think when you look at Bill's experience and track record, he knows the area of finance extraordinarily well. He knows the area of education, public education, extraordinarily well. And those are going to be two of the main issues for this city as we go forward. I also believe that Bill inherently understands the plight of working families across this city, and inherently understands the plight of the middle class, and I'm pleased and proud to support him.
Yet at the same time, though, this kind of helps you with a possible governor's race next year.
Let's do one race at a time if we can, if that's possible, and let's support Bill for the mayor's race. That's what we're here to talk about. Next year, we'll talk about next year.
Is there any potential conflict with you supporting him while your office is still investigating the use of placement agents and pension funds on the city and state level?
You know, my office has been doing an investigation that focuses on the state pension fund, and we're looking to make recommendations as to how to make the system better. We actually did a code of conduct on how we think you can reform the system to improve the system. Bill was one of the first controllers in the nation to step up and adopt my code, and I applaud him for that. So in terms of what we've been working on, Bill has been very helpful.
The state, not the city at all.
We've been focused on the state pension fund. Well, the use of placement agents is a nationwide phenomenon, and we've been looking at placement agents in the city. We've been looking at placement agents in other states across the nation. And to the extent we're making policy recommendations about how to change the system, that's New York State, it's New York City, and it's states all across the country. Our investigation has rippled all across the nation. And the SEC, which has federal jurisdiction for this area, has taken our recommendations and is working to make it the law of the land.
So the election is 6 days away. Why did it take you so long to make an endorsement in this race?
Well, let me answer that. I mean, I've spoken to the Attorney General not weeks ago, months ago, about his support and his endorsement, and months ago he had indicated to us he was supportive of my campaign, he was supportive of my candidacy, and it was a question of when we decided to roll the endorsement out. So Andrew Cuomo has been on board for a while now, and this is when we feel is the appropriate time as we continue to build momentum as we come into the final phases of this campaign. So I'm happy to have his endorsement. He and I had spoken months ago, and Andrew had told me at that point that he was on board and supportive of my candidacy.
But you recently have said that you support Patterson.
Andrew at this point is running for Attorney General. He's indicated he's running for re-election. So there isn't any inconsistency there. You know, as I said, let's take this one election at a time.
Mr. Controller, can you give us any hint of what your internal polling shows now without giving everything away, giving away the score?
I'm happy with the direction that we are headed in. Very happy, and expect to win on Tuesday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Great, guys.
All right, let's
Great.
Actually, I'm a voter. Why are you having a fundraiser on election day?
We're having a fundraiser in the evening. I'm sure people will have the opportunity to vote either before or after.
The governor is decided not to run next year. What goes through your mind?
Let's focus on this election. And I'm not familiar with the report that you're speaking of, but let's just focus on this election today.
Thank you, guys. Step back.